Hello everyone. Today I'm gazing lovingly at the marvellous creature that is the great serpent of Ronka. Oh, I'm there too. Hello. But yes, isn't it majestic? Yeah, so, hi. It's me! I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm going to go over and do the Gladiator storyline because I got a boost for this character to level 70. So I didn't actually get to see any of the class storyline. So I'm going to see what takes a gladiator that does, blood sport for money into becoming a holy paladin. So I'm going to follow through the quest line and just see where it goes. So we'll see now a second in Ulda. I forgot how many loading screens I was going to put myself through by doing this. Just in case it wasn't obvious, by the way, the majority of this will be trivial difficulty. Some quests sink you down to level, but it will still count me as being in, the best of the best gear I could possibly have for that moment in time. I won't have any challenge with what I'm actually in. I'm actually technically a 5-10 item level, But anyway, to the Gladiator Guild. Ta-da! And here I go. And I'll start New Game Plus and do the quest. That's about it, really. I specifically chose a kind of generic, fair enough, the bandana you kind of get a low level, but the top and the gloves are actually just the starting gear for a Makoti male. And I got a nice looking sword and shield, so, I mean, you should see the shit I'm actually, using. I don't know how to undo the glamour. Basically, what I've actually got underneath this glamour is big and shiny. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to the New Game Plus screen, where a few of my quests are going to be taking place. Gladiator. In Ulda, no form of entertainment is held in higher regard than the gladiatorial arts on display at the Colosseum, many of whose champions cut their teeth at the Gladiators Guild. Drawn to the blade and shield, you take up training under Guildmaster Myla. She's over there in the background. You can't actually see my mouse. Hang on. There you go. Just for this one you can see my mouse. And she's there in the background behind that dude. Yeah, but soon you'll discover there's more to the Colosseum than meets the eye. Commence! Yeah! So the reason I've taken my soul crystal off and I'm no longer a paladin is because you can't actually start these New Game Plus quests unless you take your soul crystal off. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild adventure. Here, members train tirelessly with a sword and shield so that their names might one day be writ in legend. Flash of interest in your eyes? You wish to study swordplay? Well, admission to the guild is free of charge. Alright. Marked you as man of action. Pleased to see I was not wrong. Now, you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle. You're new to us, and must begin at the beginning. To take place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum's the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ulda. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Uldan alive who isn't inspired by the rise to the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, the guild has nurtured countless champions. And our training methods are second to none, and our members strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph, amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. And if your soul stirs, join us. Will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Reward unavailable in the game plus. A decision you shan't regret. One moment. Make way for jam brains. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Okay. Hello. Hi, I heard Elitza, so you're Jam Brains. That's a good, strong name, if you say so. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts? I presume you have a reason for choosing the sword over other weapons. Perhaps you think it the easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade as well... Hold on. But to wield a blade well is anything but simple. Dyslexia! For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Jam, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if by your fate, die by it? Considering I've tanked level 80 dungeons as a paladin. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword, there are many like it, but this is yours now. Consider it a gift if you like. Now wear it on your hip, as I do. Show me you're ready to begin your training. That's why I got a kind of generic looking sword, because beforehand I was using, yeah, like I said, big level 80 510 gear, which is crystalline and gigantic. I'm yawning! Amazing what difference a sword could make. Your expression, your posture, already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Outside the gates of Uldaz you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return when finished. Oh, and use your sword, Jam. I'm a gladiator. I aim to train you as one. Now go. Yeah. So a lot of these quests at the beginning, they're going to start slow. I'm not going to lie. Like, there isn't really much else to do in this regard. Because the beginning of all these quests is literally go kill some generic mobs. That's why I said a lot of it's going to be trivial. Because I can literally go there and auto-attack the poor wee buggers to death. Another muggy day. Keep still running like ass. Hacha! Poor buggers. Womp. Look at a big ass turtle and all. Have a shield. Maybe? Oh, that's the stun one. Ah, I thought that was my shield lob. No, that's shield lob. Okay. See? This is so silly. Who's still trying to hit me? Mate, really? You good there? I renamed my chocobo. It's now Blueberry. Because I originally named it Lemon Curd because I'm Jam. And it was yellow to begin with. But after an attempt to turn him to a kind of nice purpley colour, he actually turned out in a colour called Corpse Blue. I kind of liked it though, so I just stuck with it, you know. But the name Blueberry doesn't really fit after that point, so... Sorry, Lemon Curd doesn't fit after that point. So I changed his name to Blueberry Jam. Helps if you look at your map. So yeah, the first couple of quests you get is any class that starts at level 1, like a Gladiator would. I mean, they're fairly... What's the word? Brain, please do the thing that you're meant to do with the speaking and the... I know what I'm trying to say, it's just it's no getting to my mouth. Not glamorous, I guess. That's close enough. It is literally, go kill some generic mobs for me. Thank you. So I did. And then you go back and stuff happens. God, the lag right now. I don't know why my game is acting like shit. Anyway, I've ranted enough. Welcome back, Jam. I take it you've dispatched the beasts, and with ease. Every swing and thrust you gain valuable experience. You must remember and reflect each one if you're to recognise and eliminate deficiencies in your technique. That's a difficult word for me to read. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits snugly in your hand. You can't imagine holding aught else. Until then, Jim. I mean, I'm level 80, so I'm just going straight in. I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted, then I now instruct you in another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator. Commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we're trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself, trust your stout constitution to endure. Doing so, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help better understand this is a task I would have you perform. Just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lablinson marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on a weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you're not afraid of them, and will not tolerate their behaviour. Seek out the Limsons, make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way, you will protect the people of Ildar as you would your allies in battle. That way. It's funny because, like, the last tank that I actually leveled was the Marauder. I'm now a level 60 warrior, which is what a Marauder comes into. Oi, Bellend. But, alright, slash me! What? You blame me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger him and bugger you too. Ah, I was hoping I was getting to hit you. Oh well. Il Marat Marauder. Me! Hell. You know your friend here is 12 damn cheap. Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. But he'll get his own back, mark my words. I wouldn't be surprised from anyone in Ildar, but you are one to speak because you literally are pirates. Oi. Where are you? Oh, there's a wee man now. Oh, come on now. He was disrespecting my proud Seawolf heritage. Fine. I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. So yeah, all these people are just getting themselves dicked over. For being arseholes. Well, the majority of them. Damn it. That was your problem. Maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be? Her bleeding manservant? Bah, don't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. I don't think there was much of him, right? He's just a dick. If I was me, which I am, there. Okay. You? Who the hell you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm... the... driving... Oh my god. I'm the driving... Oh, the driven. Preferably the driven. And me and my bloody marauders been reaving so long, mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Oh, please do. Oh, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two are going to put on a show for us. Another god, stand full. Show some respect when you talk to the Drain, Bloody Marauders. I heard you first time, your voice carries quite well. Just want me to split your skull with my axe, you better. That sword, it couldn't be frenzy. But only the sword of Nald would. Bloody hell's it's you. You know, I never want to stand back and watch me if I join the fun. Begging your pardon, sir. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to Laminson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. Making fun of my height. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. Used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then, but hardly considered you. These days, just an explorer, the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Righty-o-ho. 'Tis loading. Handle it. I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone thought he died years ago. Listen, do me a favour and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, right? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk aren't good for one another. Spicy. I don't... Well, I always forget to do it. Not, what do you mean I'm not allowed to repair my gear in New Game Plus? I guess maybe I don't get hurt in New Game Plus. Hurt? Is that the word? I don't know. Durability damage. That's the word I was actually trying to look for. God, I've got no brain for words today, do you know that? Like, worse than usual. It's the same day I recorded that Murder House as well, the last part of it. God, I've been recording for a long time today. Didn't help I kept dying in Murder House. This way. Hey. How you doing? Yeah, you're exploiting the quicksand. Yeah. Did Bill to send those marauders packing? Wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants travelling through Scorpion's Crossing. It seems words would not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you begun. Head to Western Tanlan and see that and all those who have shared his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. Oh, finally I get to hurt something. Where's the closest? Ugh. In very early game Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, you're kinda sick of this Aetherite. Because you come back here a lot. Horse! Ooh, I don't. I just realised. Hello, friend. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg you. Oh. It's not even playing the music, is it? Oh well. Give me the sack. Apparently I need these for a hunt log. Womp. Womp. Again, that's what happens when you kind of skip. What's hitting me? Ow! You wee bastard! Record of Earth Sprout. Man, I actually need to kill them for Gladiator as well. When you don't level a class and you buy a boost, you don't get any of these hunting logs done. Ah, be stuff back, bruh. 12, bless you, adventurer. Where for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Ah, back I go. So many loading screens. I'm genuinely like saving up for a new C drive to upgrade my shit that's in this big giant unit. One of which will be a bigger than a 256 C drive. I've got an M.2 in there, but it's a wee teeny one. I found a really good one that I wanted. That basically just allowed me to put this on the solid state as well, so it loads faster. Because, like, it's amazing, it's night and day when you put this game on a solid state drive. It's just so much faster. Friend! Ah, good. It is finished. And with that, the stage of your training is complete. This time, your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians. Who knows what manner of opponents you'll face in the future. Regardless, I have faith you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training jam, we'll speak again. I don't remember how New Game Plus works. Can I... Can it be paused? Yeah. Because that's all I'm going to do for this one anyway. I've got, like... I know this is going to take a while, but the quest gets better as we go along. I'm planning to do the whole thing all the way up to Paladin. Level 70, so... There's the boss. Hi, boss. So yeah. Hope you're looking forward to more. Good luck. Take it easy. And don't forget... Scree! All of this wee thing.